Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Shuffle Podcast. This is episode 223. I'm Joe,
I'm Kira.
and that's right, Kira's here. Kira, congratulations. You're the newest host of the Shuffle Podcast, here to replace Dave in the best way that you possibly can.
I could never replace it.
You can never replace Dave.
Never.
We will greatly miss his weekly recaps of him working from home and occasionally going out with friends to get food. Or the occasional hike. He goes on hikes sometimes.
Yeah.
Either way. So as you all know, Dave's gone. Kira's here to replace him. It'll be her and I from now on. We'll see how it fucking goes, right? To start us off, Kira, today is February 29th.
Leap year.
Leap year, leap day. Which means a lot of people are celebrating birthdays.
No, they're not.
Well, no, they are.
Birthdays.
Excuse me. Yeah, no, people are celebrating birthdays like they do every day.
Yeah.
February 29th is no exception,
Correct.
except for the fact that it only comes around once every 4 years.
Yeah.
So, therefore, people that celebrate a birthday on a leap day are they are not younger, but they claim to be younger.
I disagree.
So
you still made rotations around the sun.
Yes, you did. But the one that we're looking at right here is an Oklahoma woman who is a great grandmother, is celebrating her 25th birthday, but she is, by all intents and purposes, 100 years old. But she was born on Leap Day in 1924, so she's 100 this year.
But she's only 24.
But she's only 25. She's celebrating her 25th birthday.
So then,
because she's
okay, see, that makes sense because if it's 25
You said earlier it didn't make sense.
But if it's 25 birthdays,
Mhm.
that makes sense, but you're not 25 years old. So like you can't be like, "Oh, I'm 25." Like, no, you celebrated 25 birthdays.
You know, she understands that she's 100 years old. She's not saying I'm 25 years old. She's saying this is my 25th birthday.
Oh, okay. That makes a lot more sense because I feel like some people are like, "Oh, I'm only this many years
I
old."
think
and
some
I'm like,
people,
"Okay."
I think, so like I told you before we started, I had a friend in high school who was born on a leap day. And on her 16th birthday, it was her 4th birthday. So she
Yeah.
was like, I'm turning 4 years old today.
No.
And it's like, you're turning 16 today.
Yeah.
But because, you know, like at that, when you're a teenager, you can joke around, you can be a fucking loser and say, I'm born.
Yeah, that's fair.
But no, I believe this 100-year-old woman who
So when do you celebrate your birthday if you
Mary. When do you celebrate? On the 28th or on the 1st, depending on how you're feeling, I suppose. I would imagine
how
most
would you celebrate it if you were born
28th.
you do it on the 28th?
Yeah. Or both. Fuck it. You don't
Both.
get that day until
But
every
it's
4
only
years.
at midnight.
You can only celebrate it between 28th and the 1st on that 1 minute.
Yeah.
Do that. You'd be a shitty mom if you made your kid celebrate for 1 minute.
Yeah. Congrats. It's your birthday.
Yeah, no, Mary is not arguing that she is 25 years old. She is simply stating, I don't even think she gives a fuck, if I'm being honest. I think it's her family is saying, oh, this is your 25th birthday.
Okay, that's fair.
Yeah.
You can say it's your 25th birthday.
It is, yes, it is her 25th birthday.
But it's not.
It is her 100th birth year.
Yeah. Correct.
Yeah.
Correct.
Just don't have kids on the 29th.
Yeah, just hold it in.
Just clamp it shut.
Yeah. Just hold it in. Hope for the best.
Yeah, that sucks though. Like,
Or just have a C-section on the 28th.
there you go.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know that back in 1924, those were as popular as they are today.
A C-section?
Yeah.
I believe it.
You believe they were as popular, or you
They
believe
were not.
Yeah. So I don't think Mary had the choice.
Really, it wouldn't be her choice. She's
I
a
don't think
child.
Mary's mother had the choice of her daughter being forcibly removed.
Well, she should have.
So now she's stuck. Oh, wait a second. Mary said non-leap years were an excuse to have birthday parties on multiple days. So that's what she
Period.
would do.
Yes,
I
ma'am.
feel like that's what the person I
what
knew
I
in
would
high
do.
school. Yeah, you
I'd
would
have
just-
like multiple birthdays. I'd be like, yeah, this day, this day. But for my kids, no, you only get a minute.
nice. Dude, what about a half birthday? What is the half birthday of February 29th?
6 months from then. So that would be by calendar.
And is there a half day when it's not a leap year?
August 29th. August has 31 days in it.
Okay.
So it's August 29th.
Okay, so
then it's
would
your-
it be August 29th always?
Yeah. Right?
I don't know. I'm asking.
I don't know.
I feel like yes, because like if you go 6 months from August 29th, it is February 29th, even if that day doesn't exist. This is why leap years shouldn't be a thing. Because
are they a
kids
thing?
that because the a year
like
isn't actually
Julius Caesar or
365 days. Did you just say seizure? Julius Caesar?
However you pronounce it.
Julius Caesar. I don't know if he's the guy. And if he is, thank God everybody stabbed him.
Like Caesar salad. Caesar salad.
Yeah. Seize your salad. If Dave and I talked about this before, if every month had 29 days, 29,
29?
then leap years wouldn't have to exist. And I don't know how the math works out on that, but it does.
So why don't we just do that?
I think it's 29 days, or is it 30 days? I think it's 29. I don't know why we don't do that.
It's like 30 times 12, isn't it?
No, it's 365 divided by,
So
or 365 and a quarter. That's why we have leap years, because a year is 365 and a quarter days.
oh. Yeah, it's like 30.4166667.
What's you did 365 point?
365 divided by 12.
Yeah. Okay. Do 365.25 divided by 12.
5.25 by 12. Why? 30.43.
We figured this out once on a different episode.
Okay, well,
Everybody else can go back and figure it out. I don't remember. There's a
I
thing
don't want to
like
figure it out.
if every month had X amount of days, then leap years wouldn't have to be a thing anymore because it would just work out.
Yeah.
And I don't know how, but it does. Dave knew the answer to that. He knew the math on it.
Sorry.
That's all right.
Once again, not replacing Dave.
No, not replacing Dave. Either way, we would. I think Dave's solution was to like add a week at the end of the year where you just don't do
Yeah.
anything.
Okay.
So it's like instead of New Year's Eve and right straight into New Year's Day, it's New Year's Eve, a week of nothing, and then New Year's Day.
Like a week of no month?
A week of just days that are there, but they don't go to any year, they don't go to any month. They're just the in between.
What?
Yeah, that's what Dave said.
You'd have to then create a new month that only lasts
No.
a week.
They would just be a week.
I don't like that.
It's just called the in
So
between.
then what if somebody is born then?
Shit.
Yeah.
Well, though that week would always happen.
Yeah, so then you'd have to just basically either extend it onto. Why would you do that whenever you could just add a day to each month? Instead of having the week of in between.
'Cause there's not 7 months.
Oh, well then add it to only 7 months.
Well, then we're back where we started. Which is some months have 30
I
days,
don't
some
know.
months
This
have
hurts my
29.
brain.
Yeah, we figured there's a way, and I know we sound like idiots right now, but I know that there's a thing where if each month had X amount of days, we would have no more need for the whole 30 or 31, and February gets 28, and then there's a leap year every 4 years.
I'm lost at this point.
Because it's like, why do you add the leap day onto February? You can add it wherever you want.
Because February has the least amount of days.
Right.
In
So
the
why
year.
not just even out the months?
I don't know.
That's what I'm saying.
Anywho,
Maybe it's
Um,
30 times 12, 360. So that leaves you 5 days.
so you just add a day onto each month.
No, what? You can't add a day onto each
No,
month.
not each month, but 5 months. You'd add a day onto it.
Right, but then you're back where we were already, which is 365, even though a year is 365 and a quarter. You following?
I'm not good at math.
Clearly.
What?
I used to know this.
Anyways,
Doesn't matter.
moving
Either way,
on.
Mary's celebrating her 25th birthday today,
Happy birthday, Mary.
and many other people are celebrating their
Happy birthday, Leapling.
three-quarter less than
That's what
everybody
they're
else.
called, you know.
Leaplings?
Yeah, or
No,
something like
it's not
that.
true.
Yeah, it is. Look it up.
On the Mary article?
No, just in general.
What
They're
are
called leaplings. That's what I just saw on Twitter.
what?
And then all of the
Oh.
babies that were born today have little frog hats.
I don't think every baby.
I don't think every baby either, but a lot of them.
Leaplings or leapers.
Yeah.
Less than 0.1% of the population share a leap day birthday.
Well, happy birthday
It seems
to
like
that
every year we
0.1%.
hear about more and more people.
See, leap year babies with little frog hats.
Yeah, I don't think the hospital's giving it to them.
Yeah, it is.
A mom gave birth to 3 leap day babies
They're frogs.
7 hours ago.
Whoa, girl.
Oh wait, no, that's okay. No, Xavier, Remington.
I feel like you gotta give
and
them frog
Jade.
names.
What are
Like,
frog names?
like, I don't know. Or frog.
Poison. You want somebody to name their child Poison
You can name
Dart.
your kid like poison,
That's a sick name.
right?
Xavier, Remington, and Jade were born on February 29th, 2004, 2008, and 2012.
Okay.
The trio is 20, 16, and 12 years old, but have only celebrated on their exact birthdays 5, 4, and 3 times.
Crazy.
That's insane. They equal a world record set in the 1960s, the other known case of consecutive leap year babies.
They're siblings?
Yeah, that's what I'm.
Oh, that's weird.
They look. I won't say it out loud. Never mind.
You're gonna get canceled.
I've said so many. I just spit. I've said so many bad things. How do you How do you make that?
Leaplings? The little leap year babies.
Yeah, but how? How would you possibly?
Come up
There's
with a
no
name?
way. Not their names, Kira. I mean, how is it possible that this woman manages to have a child?
Maybe she had a C-section.
That's what I'm trying to figure out. I don't know. That's wild. It doesn't say that they were born of unnatural causes. What are you? It's a carrot.
It's okay. Sorry. For their leap year. Frogs and
2
bugs.
a.m. on Sunday, February 9th. February 29th. Oh, wait a second. The couple had their second son, Xander, in July of 2006. So wait a second, they've got other kids. Oh, she's got 4 kids. One of them was born in July. That kid will never be anything in love. They will never be talked about. They will never be acknowledged.
That's unfortunate.
That's rough. Sucks to be that kid, Xander. Anyways.
Speaking of,
Yeah.
have you seen the Willy Wonka experience thing on that's trending on like TikTok and stuff?
I've seen one video of it.
Okay, perfect.
Other than that, I know very little about the Willy Wonka experience.
Okay.
Where is it taking place?
So
Or where did it take place?
Glasgow.
Glasgow?
Yeah, that's how you pronounce it.
Isn't that in Russia? No, that's in Norway.
I'm not good at geography either.
I'm pretty sure it's in
I
Norway.
wasn't good at school, but it's okay. Actually, I was pretty good at school. Anyways, so okay. Was supposed to be this experience, and it was okay, I'm trying to summarize this because it's kind of a long article.
Okay.
But it was depicted as immersive and promised to create lasting memories and redefine what it means to step into a world of pure imagination. It was about $45 to attend the event.
Oh my God.
Yeah. And then
I won't go anywhere for $45.
so the images from the event, which have since gone viral, show what appears to be a large warehouse with decorations sparsely, yeah, placed throughout the room. The space was nothing like what the organizers promoted both on their website and social media. Um, the actor who was hired to play an Oompa Loompa claimed she received a
There's only one Oompa Loompa.
I guess so. She received a 15-page script the night before the event, according to SWNS. Her costume was the sexy version of an Oompa Loompa, not the kid-friendly version like she
How?
anticipated. Speaking of the
Okay.
script, apparently it was AI generated.
Hmm.
And so,
So that can't be any good.
no. And so the AI generated this villain too, apparently, called the Unknown
Okay.
or something like that. And there's a video on TikTok of that, which I'll
Of
show
the
you.
unknown.
Of the Unknown. And it's basically like this creepy guy pops out and they're like, what is that? And the guy is like, it's the Unknown. So yeah, there's that.
Okay, before we go any further,
Okay.
can we rewind to the sexy version of an Oompa Loompa?
Yeah, apparently
I
it
don't
has-
know that you can make that sexy, and that's not
I
saying that you
think it
can't
was.
make little people sexy. That's simply saying that you cannot make an Oompa Loompa sexy.
Correct. I think there's a picture of it.
Was she short, or was she like,
I think she was regular height.
oh, interesting? You'd think they'd cast
Wait. Come on. I should have had this ready. Oh, here it is. Here
the
it is.
sexy Oompa Loompa picture? Absolutely, you should have had it ready. I don't know how well that shows up, but last time I thought of sexy, it's not that. That ain't it. What is her? First of all, I can't tell if she's 20 or 40,
Yeah,
and it looks like she's cooking meth.
it looks like a meth lab.
She's both on and cooking meth. And she's got a 15-page script.
Mhm. That was given
I
to her
don't-
the night before,
I think,
and it was not kid friendly, apparently.
here's what I think, right? I think she made the decision for sexy. The
Mm.
script did not.
I don't think so because they didn't get paid for it, apparently.
What does
Like,
that have to do with anything?
the actors didn't get paid for it.
Yeah, if I wasn't getting paid,
Supposedly.
I'd show up however I wanted. Sexy or
No,
not.
I think that
And
they
my
were
interpretation
supposed
of
to get
sexy,
paid.
her interpretation of sexy clearly is different than everybody else's.
That's so mean. What if she really tried?
I believe that she did. I truly believe that she really tried. And that's the best she could come up with.
So, on one of the images on the booking site features a number of nonsense words such as Carchy Tons, which were supposed to be like catchy tunes, which was
Archie.
Carchy Tons, Sweet Teats, meant to be like
Oh,
sweet.
sweet teats. You know what? On second thought, I will go for $45. You put sweet teats on the website.
Sign me up.
Put me down for 3.
And then catagating, which is likely
I
to
don't
be
know what-
cascading, and exasperate.
What?
I don't know. I don't know.
Was there a chocolate river?
Not that I'm aware of. But apparently the sweet teats that they were supposed to be getting was supposed to be like,
Sweet treats?
yeah, like Willy Wonka experience. Like you're supposed to be going for like
Chocolate.
chocolate and stuff. Apparently they got like a handful of candy and they were like, there you go, you're done.
There's your teats.
Your sweet teats.
So how many people showed up to this? And also, we'll get back to the unknown in a second because I do want to see the unknown.
Yeah.
Willy Wonka doesn't have a villain in any version of the story.
No, I don't think so.
Okay. I think Willy Wonka is the villain in every version of the story.
So I guess it was hosted by the House of Illuminati. And it said we planned a fabulous event and it just did not take shape as planned.
The House of
obviously.
Illuminati.
I don't know much about it.
Okay.
But they said, and we are truly sorry. We are devastated at how this has turned out.
That's all they said.
Refunds have apparently
They advertise sweet teats on their website. And the best they can do is it didn't turn out how we planned.
Well, I think that it said that they've tried to start issuing like refunds and stuff for it.
Okay.
But why would you charge somebody before going into that? Like, were they hoping?
Yeah, like who was your test? There was no test. There was no test audience.
I'm just saying whenever I open.
Oppenheimer. Show that to the camera. That's good.
Yeah.
I love that.
But yeah,
So there was no test audience. There was no like, hey, let's show this off.
apparently it was like the last minute. It looks like a last minute throw together thing.
It looks like something I could throw together in this house overnight.
Yeah. With an AI generated script.
Yeah, I mean that's how I planned. We did a murder mystery in Outer Banks,
Mm.
and I created the entire thing with
The night before.
AI. Yeah, well, not the night before. It was like 2 days before, but with AI,
Oh, okay.
and it still turned out better than sexy Oompa Loompa over there.
Loompas. Apparently, I don't know if this is actually true. Probably not. But it says Timothy Chalamet addresses rumors of the unknown being the antagonist in Wonka 2. In quotations, it says, what? From
Yeah, he was asked by
Timothy.
an interviewer who's on the internet.
Oh, you saw that?
No. My guess is
Oh, yeah.
he was asked by an interviewer who was on the internet, and he goes, "What the fuck are you talking
Yeah,
about?"
like, excuse me, what?
Like Timothy Chalamet is not spending his days scrolling through Twitter.
Yeah, probably.
This is the first he's hearing about the unknown and the or the Willy Wonka experience.
Let me also pull up the unknown, please. That was funny. Here it is.
What is that? It's the unknown. What is that? It's the
Is this
unknown.
supposed to be
That's the
Willy?
unknown.
No. Is
Yeah,
this
that's-
guy supposed to be Willy Wonka?
Yes. So you'll
Like,
have to
you
look
can-
it up because you probably won't see it very well on here, but it's literally the top video on TikTok if you search the unknown Willy Wonka experience, and he pops out behind a mirror and he goes,
He looks like a Death Eater.
"No, he does. What is he doing?"
He's I don't know.
The little kid in the back going, "No, what do you mean?" I'd be like, "No, please."
People voluntarily brought their children to this.
I was supposed to be like a family.
Yeah,
event.
no, I believe it.
I think if I would have walked in and saw the first part of it, I'd have been like, "Nah, we're going back
I'd
out."
love to know what the first part was.
Oh,
Can we also look up how many people attended?
yes.
Because it's gotta be like it had to have gotten people in the door. There must be nothing else going on. Where is Glasgow? I'll look that up. The fact that we don't know is honestly kind of depressing.
I'm sorry. I feel like I do know and I should know.
Glasgow. Yeah. You just start searching Glasgow, by the way, and it's Scotland. We're fucking stupid.
I could have probably guessed that.
Riley's probably in the background screaming internally because she's been to Scotland.
Oh. Wait, is this a video of it? I'm scared. No, I don't want the ad. The ad will.
Now, I did hear cops were called
Yes.
because it was so horrendously bad.
correct.
I don't know that you can call police for something like that.
I would.
Yeah, but like, what are they gonna do? Besides go, yeah, this sucks.
Can you look up how many people attended too?
I can look up how many people
Because I'm
attended.
trying to find like what it looks like. Oh, there's a whole video of the experience.
Okay.
Experience in Scotland. Willie's chocolate experience.
This
may
is
have
on
sounded like a
E-News.
golden ticket opportunity at first, but in reality, it was anything but sweet. Attendees at this Willy Wonka.
Okay, we got
experience
mushrooms and
included
flowers that are
chocolate,
taller than the
sweets,
average mushroom and
and
flower.
guests could, quote, marvel at extraordinary props, oversized lollipops, and a paradise of sweet treats.
But it didn't say
Yes,
sweet
it
treats.
was not at all what they had been
Did not
promised.
say that.
It said
Since
sweet
Rita
teats.
Stewart told the BBC, it was basically advertised as this big, massive Willy Wonka experience with optical illusions and big chocolate fountains and sweets.
I'd go to
When
that.
we got there,
Oh.
it was practically an abandoned, empty warehouse. with
Pause
hardly
that.
any
Pause that
people in it.
and show that. That is
Oh,
the
not the
warehouse.
reflection.
Yeah, put your hand behind it. That'll really make it clear.
I don't
There's
know.
just a rainbow as the entryway, and it's
Yeah.
just black curtains.
Warehouse bar. Warehouse bar. That's what it says in the background.
The event, which was scheduled
Oh
to take
my
place February
God.
24th and 25th at Box
Like that has
Hotel.
potential, the entryway. We're looking at an entryway just as factory. It's a purple gateway.
That's-
In several ways,
That was the
including a more
entrance.
formal atmosphere
Oh,
even than
dear.
Marie. As attendee Stuart Sinclair tells the New York Times, his 3 kids, quote, got 2 jelly beans each, and then they got a half a cup of lemonade.
2 jelly
Things
beans
on
and
Reddit
half a
so
cup of
fast that the event
lemonade.
was canceled by the afternoon of February 24th for NBC News, and the police service of Scotland was called to the scene as visitors demanded refunds of their £35 entrance fee, which works out to about $44 American dollars. While the company behind the
That's-
event.
that's wild. That is absolutely.
Including questions
Oh,
about
oh, oh.
whether
Oh, there she is. Is that the same woman?
Yeah, I think so.
She looks significantly better in that photo. Less meth heady.
Did issue an apology.
Um,
Company said in a since
that's the
deleted
picture I
piece,
saw. It was just
Oh.
like these posters hung up on the
"It's been a
wall.
very stressful and frustrating day for many, and for that we are truly sorry. Unfortunately, last minute, we were let down in many areas of our event and tried our best.
You
to
cancel.
on and push
If
through."
you walk in and look at this and it's
Like,
a letdown to you, you cancel.
Yeah,
it.
you cancel it.
You
can't
go,
do
I'm
that.
so sorry. This hasn't turned out to what we expected. Angry Oompa Loompas and no chocolate. Wonka actor breaks silence on Willy's chocolate experience chaos. So there's this guy, Paul Connell,
Yeah,
said he was given 15 pages of AI generated gibberish.
correct.
He's a stand-up comedian hired to play Willy Wonka.
It's the unknown. Ah!
One parent complained of arriving to find a disorganized mini maze of randomly placed oversized props, a lackluster candy station that dispersed 1 jelly bean per child, and a terrifying chrome masked character that scared many of the kids to tears.
The unknown.
That is,
I think I'd go. Just for funsies.
I mean, it's now like if they were to do this, if they were to set it all up again and go, we're doing it again,
I'd go.
it costs $1 for you to come in. People, there would be a line out the door
Yeah, because they went famous
because
for
it, yeah,
because of how bad it was.
because of how bad it was. Yeah.
Tea.
They even misspelled my contract, but I do have a legally binding contract. Contract, it says. He has a legally binding contract.
They don't know. This is like attached to the side thing. Anyways.
That is wild. At the end of my monologue, I was supposed to suck up to the unknown man with a vacuum. I was supposed to suck up the unknown man with a vacuum cleaner. I asked them if they had a vacuum cleaner and they said, yeah, we haven't really got there yet, so just improvise. So I started to cut things out thinking it would be silly. All the actors were lovely people. We gathered together in the morning and said, we're probably not going to get paid for this, but kids are still going to come up. So let's make this as magical as possible for them. And there's the
Aw.
table where the lemonade was handed out.
Oh no.
That looks like just cups of piss.
What if it was?
No, that's lemonade. I was making jokes, but we were told to give them 1 jelly bean and a quarter cup of lemonade. No chocolate at the chocolate experience. There was supposed to be a chocolate fountain somewhere, but I never saw it.
But at least they went in there with the positive attitude of we're gonna make
Do the
this
best we can, yeah.
Yeah. That's sweet of them at least.
That's wild.
That's
Somebody
crazy.
traveled 2 hours to attend the experience with his family.
2
It was
hours.
nothing short of shocking, he said. But the cast
Jeez.
did their absolute best. So, I mean, even the people that went were like, the cast were as incredible as they could have been.
As it with what they were given. That's nice at least.
That's wow.
Yeah.
I would go. Not for $45,
No.
but I would go.
But you'd also have to pay for a plane ticket to get to Scotland.
Yes, if they brought it here.
If they brought it here to Orlando.
If they took the Willy Wonka chocolate experience on tour,
on tour
I would go.
with the
If they didn't change it at all, like it would have to be as bad as it is.
Yeah. Correct.
And I would go for free. For a max
$3?
for a max of $5,
Yeah.
I would attend.
Yeah.
A jelly bean, with the hope of 2 jelly beans and a quarter cup of lemonade, I'm there. And sweet teats.
From the
Anyways,
Oompa Loompa.
from the meth Oompa Loompa. And yet somehow it's still better than what I've got for you,
Oh God.
which is an Ohio couple had their wedding in a Kentucky gas station disco bathroom.
I would.
Now, you were saying before that you've seen the disco bathroom
I think if it's the same bathroom, there's like a button that you press and then it like
discos.
discos and like the lights turn on and stuff. If that's the same bathroom, then yeah.
Okay. I don't have a picture of the bathroom. The only thing I have is this. And so that's what I'm looking at, right? Just some green and red lights in what is very clearly a bathroom. This is, did you hear about the rat hole in is it in Chicago?
No, I didn't hear. It's this.
Do not push this red button. Oh my God. That's the bathroom. That's the
Yeah,
bathroom.
that's what I saw.
Okay, it's actually a pretty sick bathroom.
I would have my wedding in there too.
No, you would not. You are lying to yourself, to me, to the listeners of this podcast. You would never in a million years. You probably wouldn't even go in that bathroom.
I go in the bathroom.
When would you ever be?
In Kentucky?
No, I believe you could go to Kentucky, but never at that gas station for that bathroom.
I think I now have to go and seek out that bathroom next time I'm in that area.
Logan and Tiana, who live in the Cincinnati area. Oh, right. I was talking about I'll tell you about the rat hole in a second.
Oh yeah, what the heck?
Exchanged vows in the bathroom at the Hop Shops location in Verona. So now you know where it is. I don't even know where Verona, Kentucky is. The store's bathroom went viral online for a big red button that causes a disco ball to switch on and dance music to play. Tiana, from the first dance in the disco bathroom to this moment, I vow to hop through life with you. Through the funk beats and mellow melodies, every rhythm in life. Those were his vows. That is what Logan.
Repeat one more time for me.
Tiana, from the first dance in this disco bathroom to this moment. What? From the first dance in so that's where they met, I'm guessing, or they had a first dance.
Oh,
I
that's
vow to
tough.
hop through life with you, through the funk beats and mellow melodies, every rhythm in life. And then they press the red button at the end of the ceremony to share their first dance.
It's 12 hours and 15 minutes away. I think I'm gonna go.
Okay, you do that. I'm gonna judge every single person. It doesn't say that they met there.
They had their first dance
How
there.
are you meeting
In a bathroom?
in a bathroom in a gas station rest stop?
What he said.
How the mic didn't pick that up. So now you just sound like a crazy person.
Well, I am.
I'm also not gonna watch the whole video to find out more information. I'm just gonna draw my conclusions. This is
Just
just
draw.
like, so there's a pothole, or there was a pothole. I think it's in Chicago. I apologize if I'm wrong.
How are you like
But it
relating
is-
this to that?
Oh,
I'm
I'll
really-
get there.
Okay.
It is a
It's a
pothole
Disco pothole.
on the sidewalk that is in the shape of a rat. It's essentially what I'm guessing happened was they were like laying cement on
Yeah.
the sidewalk. A rat fucking died, like spread eagle rat, just in the cement. And then the cement dried around it, and the rat was pulled out. I'm getting a toy. The rat was pulled out. But there was still a rat hole. They called it the rat hole. And there was
how big is this rat hole? Like
the
how-
size of a rat.
But
rat
you're having it
size.
like this big, and I
It was-
think of
I don't
rat
know.
size is like
Rats are
big.
not small. It was rat size. So like, the size of a fucking rat.
that's not the size of a rat.
It is when it's spread out. Anyways, there was a couple that got married at the rat
The
hole.
rat hole.
At the rat hole. And
Weird. freaking
that's what this
places.
is like. And I don't know which is worse.
Where's the weirdest place that you'd get married?
In outdoor wedding venue.
Like,
I
if
don't know.
you
That
had
seems
to-
I'm
if
attacking
you
people that
had
got
to
married
pick-
outdoors.
If you had to pick a weird spot, like you couldn't have a normal wedding. And you had to pick a weird spot.
If I had to pick a weird spot, my backyard. My own backyard is the weirdest thing that I can think of.
I think I'd do it where the cars stand up. I don't know where that is,
Where the cars stand up.
but like it's like a junkyard looks like, and like the cars all stand up. I feel like that's a weird place to get married. Maybe
The cars all stand up or the cars are stood up.
they're stood up.
There's a big difference between cars coming to life and standing up and cars being stood up with all four wheels off the ground, I imagine you're saying.
What's in Texas, I think. The Cadillac Ranch.
Oh, I've seen that. I've seen that. Yeah. They're not stood up. They're stuck on the ground.
Yeah, but like I feel like that's such a weird thing.
That's still better than both a disco bathroom in Kentucky and a rat hole
I don't
on the
think I
side of
know
the
any
street.
weirder things.
Well, that's my point is there's something wrong with these people. Because if the weirdest place you can think of is like a legitimate landmark,
Where's the biggest ball of like twine thing? I feel like that would be one too.
see, but even that's more normal. Even that's like a visited landmark.
Well,
A disco bathroom
I'd go to a disco bathroom.
and a rat hole.
I'd attend a wedding there. At both of those
You
places.
can't. There's no room.
What?
They had room for the cameraman and the two of them and whoever was marrying them. 4 people. Cameraman was their witness. Sorry.
You're good.
And that's all they could do because this bathroom's probably not that big. This was published, by the way, 9 days ago.
Hey,
So,
good for them.
so this happened.
Congratulations, you guys.
It doesn't say when, but it happened within this month. I would pick the disco bathroom over the rat hole
Correct.
if my only 2 choices were rat hole
Or disco bathroom.
or disco bathroom.
I'd
'Cause at
choose
least the disco bathroom has music. The rat hole,
And
by the
lights.
way, was filled in.
So it's not even a rat hole.
I think you can still see it, but like some fucking rat came and like poured cement haphazardly over it.
A rat poured the cement.
Okay, I was just some fucking asshole is what I was saying. Poured the like cement not well over the rat hole to try and
I see.
remove said rat hole because like it was becoming a tourist attraction.
In
And
the middle of the road.
it was like on the sidewalk.
Okay,
And rightfully so, it was annoying the people living nearby.
that's valid.
And I'd be one of I would absolutely be that jerk that
I'd
in
be
the middle of
like,
the night just comes and pours cement over a thing that's going viral on TikTok to ruin everybody else's
Wow.
day.
I wouldn't. I would go take pictures of it.
Yeah, I know. you
Really?
would.
Oh. Anywho,
Yeah,
so
married in a disco bathroom.
that's crazy.
To who even created the disco bathroom?
Kentucky, the state of Kentucky.
The state of Kentucky had nothing to do with it. I would like to give Kentucky some benefit of the doubt and say that they didn't know until this article came out about,
I knew about it before the article.
yeah, well, you're not the state of Kentucky.
Could be.
You hold no position of power in Kentucky.
What if I did? How mind blown would you be?
You'd probably be opening up disco bathrooms everywhere then.
Yeah, I would. Absolutely.
You'd be like, every gas station ever in the state of Kentucky needs a disco bathroom.
I think that all bathrooms should be a disco bathroom. Maybe I'll turn my bathroom into a disco bathroom.
There's a big difference between a gas station bathroom and your at-home bathroom being a disco bathroom, where you press a button and ABBA starts playing and lights turn down.
Playing in my head right now.
Yeah. Oh boy.
Well, it is what it is.
It's just to hold a wedding there. That's what I have a problem with, really. You want to go visit a disco bathroom? Cool. Have fun.
the
You want to
wedding.
get married? Like you can't think of anything. You are so poor that you can't get married anywhere else.
What if they
It cost them no money. Neither did the rat hole couple.
they're just doing their best out here. They wanted to have a meaningful wedding. And so it was meaningful because they met there.
We don't know that.
They possibly met there.
Maybe. What about the rat hole couple? They didn't meet at the rat hole.
What if they did? What if they tripped and then like they caught him? Like the other person.
The rat hole's been trending for all of
I
5
wish you could
weeks.
see the eye roll that you just gave me.
Don't defend these idiots.
I'll
They're
always
doing it
give
be-
people the benefit
They're
of the
doing it
doubt.
because it's trending. They want to become famous.
But they are. We're talking about it right now.
This is a podcast that nobody listens to. They're not they're far from famous after this podcast. In fact, they might be further from fame after we talked about on this episode.
Yeah.
Rant over. I'm sorry. I
It's
hope
okay.
I hope they live a happy life together. I'm sure they won't end up in the 50% of people that get divorced.
That was a little harsh, okay?
I'm sorry.
We need to take it back a little bit.
I retract my previous statement about divorce.
Speaking of random places, I guess, sort of, kind of, not really. Have you heard about the stingray in Charlotte, North Carolina?
This I have not heard about.
Okay, so there's this stingray that,
Wait a
This is
second.
squeaking.
Like in a zoo in Charlotte?
yes.
Okay. I was like, Charlotte's not near the ocean. There can't
No.
possibly be a stingray.
Let me get there and then you'll
Okay.
follow. Okay, so there's this stingray in Charlotte and it's been trending for a while. I'm surprised you haven't seen it, but maybe you've just been dying too much.
Yeah, I did have the flu.
Yeah, sorry. Which you should be seeing about it if you're, anyways. So
I've been watching TV and playing Animal Crossing.
it, anyways. So the stingray
Okay.
in a zoo or something in North Carolina.
Aquarium.
Yeah, sure. I don't even know if it's an actual aquarium. I think it is. But it's in a tank with other female stingrays and male sharks.
Is it a male stingray or a female stingray?
Female stingray.
Okay.
Her name is Charlotte.
Oh,
Is she in Charlotte, North Carolina? I know she's in North Carolina, but her name is Charlotte.
okay.
And she's pregnant somehow.
I mean,
So the
stingrays
concept-
are sharks.
Well, no. Yes, but the way I don't know how to, I'm gonna sound like an idiot about this, but like
Okay.
anatomy, I can't say it.
Anatomy?
Yeah, the anatomy of them doesn't match, like the male shark and the stingray. Like it won't match.
That
right
and
up
they're
to-
different species,
Correct,
technically,
yes.
yeah.
So the controversy.
You said it right, yeah.
Yeah, is how is she pregnant
Mhm.
if there's no male stingrays?
We're sure there's no male stingrays.
We're sure there's no male stingrays. And there's only male sharks. People are saying it's either Sting Jesus.
I knew you were going to say that. And
I can't come up with it.
I know
okay?
you didn't come up with it. I just knew that those are the words that were coming out of your mouth.
It's either Sting Jesus or
Stingray Jesus.
no, Sting Jesus is what it's being called.
Okay.
Sting Jesus.
Yeah, that's so much worse.
Or it's somehow it's not realistic, but somehow the shark mated with her and it's a shark ray shark thing or a sting shark.
Sting shark, yeah. It's either Sting Jesus or Sting Shark.
Yeah. It's there's a special word for it and it's like
We're sure that she's pregnant.
they're pretty sure she's pregnant.
Who's they?
Her like care team.
Because you're not even sure that this is at an aquarium.
Okay, it's a TikTok. It's like there's a TikTok account that I'm following. She still hasn't given birth yet, which is
How long is Stingray pregnancy?
I don't know, but her due date was recently and she still hasn't had her baby. She's Aquarium and Shark Lab in Hendersonville, North Carolina.
Where's that? We don't doesn't matter where it is.
I don't know, but she's a little pregnant baby. That's one of the sharks.
Good evening, everyone.
She is definitely pregnant.
Yeah.
Or dying.
Well, she's had an ultrasound done and there's babies.
Okay.
So she's very pregnant and she should be giving birth any minute now. But they
Probably giving birth right now.
currently, while we're talking about it, but they won't technically know for sure until they do a DNA testing on the babies
Right.
to see.
Or if they come out looking
But there's
Not
a
like a
word for
stingray.
it. It's like
a word for what exactly?
her reproducing on her own. Hold on.
Yeah, is that a thing that stingrays can do?
I looked this up recently and I don't remember. Parthenogenesis.
Genesis.
Partheno. I don't know. It's spelled weird. Anyways, yeah, what you said. Parthenogenesis.
Okay.
And basically, I sent this in a text to somebody because it was funny. We had a whole conversation about it all.
Right, basically.
But okay, here it is. So it's basically kind of cloning itself in a way. It says instead a female's egg fuses with another cell, triggers cell division, and leads to a creation of an embryo. The cell that fuses with the egg is known as a polar body.
So
They're
it's gonna
produced
be an exact clone of
when a
itself.
female is creating an egg, but these usually aren't used. We don't know why it happens. The doctor said just kind of that it's kind of a really neat phenomenon that they seem to be able to do. For example, embryos in the womb are bathed in uterine milk that provides nutrients to help them develop.
Ew. So that's the most likely scenario.
Yeah, that's the most likely scenario, but it's really funny that everybody's like, oh, it's
Sting Jesus.
Sting Jesus.
Yeah.
And yeah.
The
so
Immaculate Conception for stingrays.
I've voted it Sting Jesus because that's the most realistic. But
It's
I
actually
think-
the least realistic, I think.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, like she did it on her own.
Yep. That's the most realistic.
Yeah, so it's Sting Jesus
No.
because
I don't know that you know the story of Jesus now that you're talking about it out loud.
now I'm a little nervous for
So not to get too religious on this podcast, we
God.
actively avoid that, but the story of Jesus goes that Mary was impregnated by the Holy Spirit.
yes.
She got fucked by a ghost. She didn't just create a clone of herself.
Yes.
This
so,
stingray is scientifically creating a clone of itself, not claiming
Sting Jesus.
not claiming to be impregnated by
What
the
if
Holy
she
Spirit.
was fucked by a ghost.
She would have no way of telling us that.
Exactly.
And only after the baby stingray dies and comes back 3 days later will we know for
But
sure.
there is like this whole thing about it about how like there's gonna be a new religion amongst the stingrays and they're paying for their sins because they killed Steve Irwin and all that.
Oh God,
stuff.
wow, yeah, that's.
It's a whole thing.
I think the stingrays would have to become self-aware first, which, to my knowledge, they have not done.
What if they are? And you just don't know it? What if after the stingray Jesus is born, they become self-aware? That is the whole thing about it.
Yeah,
Like, is it gonna be Sting Jesus or is it gonna
it's just gonna be stingrays, and
Sting?
evidently the world was
sharks.
the world was unaware that stingrays
stingrays
could
could-
reproduce on their own.
I saw somebody make a TikTok and it's like saying that like they know that it's probably not by the sharks, but like people are taking an interest in like the science of it, so to just let them believe what they want to believe about it.
Yeah, I mean, yeah,
So
that's
it's
like
kinda funny.
let the internet go wild because at least people are paying attention.
Yeah. But like how it works.
Yeah. Except for the people that are saying
Sting Jesus!
facts. Yeah, except for those people.
I am one of those people. I mean, like I also understand how it works, but like I vote Sting Jesus. I think it's more fun and more interesting.
Yeah.
Yep.
What if there's more than one stingray?
Then it's multiple Sting Jesuses. It's Jesus and the disciples.
Oh God. I'm sure that's offending so many people.
I'm sorry. Sting Jesus and the
I don't think that
disciples.
Jesus and the
And the
disciples were
Sting
related.
disciples. What if they were?
They were not.
They were not.
No. If anybody would know this, it's me. And they weren't related.
Sting Jesus.
Do stingrays have multiple offspring?
Mhm,
Oh, so that's what we're expecting is multiple.
probably.
If it's just one, it'd be weird.
That would be Sting Jesus. For sure.
Probably.
But if it's multiple, then like that's
But if
normal.
it-
And
if
she
it's
just
m-
produced that.
If it's more than one, they're all direct clones of her, which is like crazy.
Yeah, she produced them herself. Girl power.
Even if it's just
More
one, it's a
power to
direct
her.
clone, but like multiple direct clones would be wild.
The things that being horny does to you.
Oh, God. All right, you know what? After you said that,
I could actually cut that out. Please.
no, we're not, we don't edit this, by the way. That's just fair warning. You're keeping in your horny comment. Let's do some trivia, shall we? Random.
I also would like to say somebody else said that and that did not come directly
Oh,
from me.
well, according to the internet, you said it. So
The internet, no, I've said it.
yeah,
but
you're the only one involved
I
here.
quoted a friend, so
Okay. Whatever you say.
I did.
You can say whatever you want. Okay. Kira, pick a number.
29. In honor of
29.
leap year.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29. Whose painting Irises was sold to Alan Bond in 1987?
I don't like that.
No fucking clue.
I don't know.
Vincent van Gogh. Okay,
Okay.
let's pick a new.
You gotta still do 29.
That's my goal.
Cool.
29. In which country can you find the world's tallest twin
You know this, I think.
tallest twin
I
building?
think. I'm
I'll tell you
so
which country you
confident
can't
about
find
it.
it in
Oh my god.
anymore, anyways.
I
Why did I write down?
think
Oh,
it's that.
I got something to talk about. How did I forget about this?
Oh god. I'm scared.
We'll talk about this next week. It doesn't
Okay.
really have to happen now. It's pretty crazy though.
I feel like I could be wrong now that I'm typing it out. I
In which country can you find the world's tallest twin
Country.
building? Yeah, country.
I'm gonna have to Google something really quick.
You cannot Google. No, no, no.
I'm Googling if something is a country or not.
Okay. I'm locked in with my answer. And if neither of us get the country on, spot on, we're going with who's the closest country.
I feel like this is not correct, but I'm just gonna go with it. Okay.
You sure?
Nope.
Okay, what did you say?
I think it's not the country, but I think it's in Dubai, which is in the United Arab
I
Emirates.
also said Dubai.
Shut up.
Yeah.
I had to Google if Dubai was a country or not, and it said that it is not.
It's part of the United Arab Emirates, but it will count it. Malaysia. The Petronas Twin Towers in Kuala are 1,483 feet tall and have a 400-foot solid foundation, the world's largest. Where is Malaysia?
It's in I've been there. It's in Indonesia. No, it's not. It's gonna sound really dumb.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Malaysia is its own.
I think it is its own. I know Bali is in Indonesia.
Malaysia's
Malaysia's right
It's
there.
next to Indonesia. We're
Yeah,
close.
I was very
Which
close.
means we are both.
Very far off.
Where the fuck is the UAE? There it is.
Yeah.
We're both as close as each other, so we got to pick a new one because neither of us
Won that.
got it right on.
We're just that good.
Yeah, I mean, technically, you said the country that was correct. I didn't say a country, but
Rude.
Dubai is a city, isn't it?
Dubai is a city. So I win.
What is or who is? No, we're not doing that one.
Gluten is a type of what?
I'm just trying to find a country one again. This is what we do when we can't find when we're that stupid. We just pick countries or cities.
I don't like that. I like science.
Okay.
No, don't do that one.
What vitamin
I-
is milk fortified with in the U.S. to combat rickets?
I don't know what that is.
Vitamin D. Oh,
What the hell?
I have no
That doesn't
idea.
count. I don't
No,
like
it
that.
doesn't.
No, I don't like science ones that much.
Okay, then we're not doing. What state is located between Maine and Vermont?
I don't know this.
New Hampshire.
Mm,
Damn, I'm good.
Okay, you've obviously won at this point.
No, it's fine.
What mountain is the tallest point in Japan? Mount Fuji.
Very nice.
Thank you. Thank you. I've climbed it.
Okay, here we go. In what year was the New York Stock Exchange founded?
Bro, I don't know.
Okay, that's why you are writing it down and just hoping you get closer.
Okay. New
The
York
Stock Exchange. I feel like it's a while ago.
I'm gonna say
I'm locked in. What is your answer?
1953.
I said 1884.
Whoa.
Here we go. 1817. Originally called New York Stock and Exchange Board. Its current name was officially adopted in 1863. So I am closer.
Look at that.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. So just to remind you and the viewers how this works, not that we've ever followed this in the past, but after 6 weeks, whoever has the most points, and we get 2 points, whoever gets it right or closest, whoever has the most points wins food from the other person. So like I would buy, if you win after 6 weeks, I would buy your Chipotle, or you would buy my Chipotle after 6 weeks.
Okay.
We keep it in a reasonable, you're not going to a fancy steak restaurant.
Valid, valid.
Okay. And maybe we'll actually do this. Dave and I never did, even though I always won and I never enforced it.
Maybe.
Kira, where
Hey.
can the people find you? And what is your eat of the week? It doesn't have to be in that order.
On Instagram at Kira.Loveday and Disney with Kira, if you so choose to. And Hinge, remember? I'm joking. Please don't.
It's staying in. I'm not editing it out.
I know. Well, I
If you're in
said
the
it last
Orlando
time I
area-
was
do you
here.
have to be
So
in the Orlando area to find
yeah,
someone?
or if I move my location, then
You don't have to be where you are to move your location.
no, before Alexis went to London, she moved her location to London.
Really calling out Alexis, huh?
Sorry. But yeah. What else? I don't know.
No, it's fine.
Pretty much everything is Kira.Loveday, if you care to. I don't know my eat of the week yet, so you next, because I'm gonna think about it for a second. Actually, I lied.
Okay.
Chewy's.
Oh,
I had Chewy's this week, and
what was
I had
the, what was it? What'd you get?
honestly, I don't even know, but I was really just there for the margarita, and I didn't realize how good their margaritas are.
Very good. Frozen
Like,
or
frozen strawberry margarita with a sugar rim. It was so good.
not a fan of salt on my margarita.
I think I got like a beef enchilada or something like that, but
Yeah.
like still very good.
Did you get the creamy jalapeno dip?
With the chips, yeah. But I
Well,
didn't like
yeah.
get it on the.
I didn't think you got it on the enchilada.
But yeah, I ate the
I
chips.
put that dip on everything though.
Yeah, that's
I put it
valid.
on my tacos every time. My nose really itches.
Mine does too.
Speaking of which, my nose hurts because the other day Darwin laid down on the futon with me and he was like leaning into me. So I just like grabbed him and like laid down. And he does not like when he's forcibly laid down. So he flailed and he hit me in the nose with his paw. And I instantly started gushing blood from my nose.
I'm so proud of him. We're
And now
envious.
my nose hurts.
Womp womp.
Yeah, thanks. Anyways, you can follow me on my photography Instagram, Sharky_photography. My regular Instagram is Secret Agent Sharky. My YouTube channel, youtube.com/@JoeSharky7. My eat of the week is I have not had a lot to eat this week because I was dying. So I'm gonna say it is not the sushi. The sushi was not that good.
That was
But
not
thank
good.
you for buying it.
You're welcome.
It will be the barbecue meatballs I made right before you came over.
It will be, so you haven't had any yet?
It is. I did have them. It's going to be. It already is the barbecue meatballs.
Got it.
That I
follow.
made. Yes, I ran to the store to buy barbecue sauce because I did not have any in the house. I was upset. Sweet and spicy, sweet baby Ray's sweet and spicy barbecue sauce. Yeah. As for the podcast, you can follow us on Twitter at CSG Pod. That is CSGPOD. You can follow us on TikTok at the Shuffle Podcast. Kira will be taking over the Shuffle's
Woo.
TikTok, so you will start seeing clips again on there.
Maybe.
Definitely.
Yeah.
So that's where you can find the clips from the podcast. And then you can subscribe on YouTube, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, all at the Shuffle Podcast. Thank you guys so much for listening. Thank you so much for watching. We'll talk to you guys next week. Bye, everybody.
This is